What it is, my 10 Peace and Grease here, and I was getting ready to jump into a Razorback Armada mission, and I thought, hey, there may be some of you guys out there that don't know the mechanics of the Razorback and don't know what you need or what you need to do to actually run the mission. So I figured, yeah, why the heck not just kind of break it down, explain it, and show you guys what I personally do at this time. Now, every once in a while, the Razorback Armada will come to town. When it arrives, you will get a message in your inbox, and in it will with it you will get a message from your Lotus, and that message will contain a Razorback Cipher blueprint. Now, this will automatically appear in your foundry once you have it in your inbox, and at which point you can then just go to your foundry and build it. Now, there is a special resource needed for this actual cipher. In order for you to build the Razorback Cipher, you're going to need cryptographic ALU. Now, this is likely a resource you may not be familiar with. So where do you get it? And let's talk about that. So essentially any Corpus Archwing mission can drop cryptographic ALU. This means more than likely you're going to look at Jupiter or you're going to look at Neptune. Now, it's typically accepted amongst the Warframe community that the mission you want to run is Salacia on Neptune. Yeah, this is yet another case to be made, as I've mentioned in some other content, why you need to clear your star chart, but I won't harp on that. But Salacia is the typical mission that everybody runs for cryptographic ALU. With that said, yes, if you don't have Neptune unlocked, you obviously need to work on that. But Jupiter Archwing missions will work as well. But, again, it's going to depend on what you have unlocked in your star chart. So once you get your cryptographic ALUs and once you build your Razorback ciphers, you will then just simply equip them in your gear wheel. And once that's done, as you can see here, you can run the Razorback mission. Now, for this mission, I am running the Corinth as well as the Aklex Prime, and I am experimenting with this little Aloro Moa dude. He has the stasis field and the security override, so we're going to see if he can hack the bursts instead of me having to use ciphers to hack them. But, hey, we're going to get to find out how it works. Okay, so let's jump into a mission here and let us find out what it is that we... Now, I am solo queuing, so this run is going to take me longer than normal. If you have even just a semi-competent team, when you run these missions, you can just get through a mission extremely quick. I mean, just blam. Just blaze through it extremely fast. Now, because I am going to take my time, I am going to explain a lot of this. It's going to take me a little bit longer, so don't judge. But I am solo queuing, so I don't have to depend on anyone else having to carry my weight. So this way, I'm doing it on my own, and I don't impede anybody. So we're going to drop an energy booster here. Now, if my Allura Moa goes down, I'll probably leave him. If nothing else, he's a good distraction. He can take aggro. But bottom line, number one, ignore all these enemies. None of these enemies matter. We do not care about them. They can have a disco party on the map, and while that may be interesting to watch, we don't care. Your main objective is to get to the last door that the Razorback is hiding behind. That's your main focus, and so that's what we are going to do here. Is we are just going to ignore all these guys. You are going to run into all kinds of enemies.
They've brought in reinforcements.
And you don't care. Because the only thing we care about is getting to that last door. So, now these guys can hit hard.
Scans show this facility is also home to upgraded burst pipes.
So stay mobile, stay loosey-goosey. Keep moving. Now my frost is slow as molasses compared to a lot of my frames, but we shall muster on. Now this is the door. Let's see if my Allura can hack this. I'm just kind of curious. Anytime, Allura. There you go. Hacky, hacky. Come on. Hacky, hacky. Hey, come on, dude. Do your job. Is he gonna hack it? He did hack it. Hey, look at that. Yay. Sorry. If you're interested in pet moas, check out my pet moa vid if you want, if you're interested in them. But anyway, so I'm not going to step in here too far. I'm just going to explain this overall. before we get started. So as soon as you step in here, basically you're going to go through a cutscene, and then the party has started. But basically, right above the door here is a balcony, scaffolding, catwalk, whatever you call it in your neck of the woods. And on it there are 2 terminals that you can hack. By hacking one terminal, it's going to drop a bursa. By hacking the other terminal, it's going to drop a second bursa. And they're going to appear over here and over here. You must then take down the bursas, hack them, and then the bursas are now your allies, and they will attack the Razorback. Now, this is very critical. This is very important. Can't stress this enough. Once your bursas do enough damage, what will happen is you will see and hear the Razorback squeal, squeak, whistle, and bow down. When this happens, unleash hell upon it. Just drop all the damage you can on it all at once. All right? It's very, very important you notice those damage phases. When your bursas do enough damage and he bows down and squeaks and whistles and squeals, you need to heap as much damage on him as you possibly can. All right? Just drop as much as you possibly can on him. So if you miss those damage phases, you're not doing any damage. You can put all the shots into this dude you want to, all the energy you want to, and if he's just standing there like he is now, you're not doing any damage. None. You have to wait for him to bow down. That's the damage phase. Next, over here, there are moats around this platform that we are now standing on. Do not get too close to these moats. Don't do it. All right? If the Razorback or a Bursa happens to stomp and knock you down there, you take damage down there and it can put you down in a hurrah. Okay? And then don't expect your teammates to actually pick you up, because if they go down to try to pick you up, they could be down, and now you're down, instead of just one teammate, you're down 2. And so yeah, it could get ugly really quick. So don't even try to go near those. Try to the furthest over towards that direction, either of these directions I go, will be the pillars, and that's about as far as I go. God, these pet mowers are so clunky, man. Like, I shouldn't have taken that much damage from him, but oh well. I digress. So what I do with the reason I run Frost is, as soon as I get in here, I pop a bubble up here, and I pop a bubble on the other scaffold across the room, which you can see the doors on either side of the Razorback's legs, the terminal on each side there. And that way, whoever is dropping bursas can safely drop the bursas without taking any kind of damage. The Frost is also nice to pop a bubble around the bursa to slow them down. My build is decent enough that I can use my 4 to insta-drop the bursas, and then I actually also stack up more resistance and more resilience on my Frost and teammates at the same time with the Augment, Icy Avalanche, and so that's how that works. So, alright, we explained it enough. Let's get started. So I'm going to enter in here, and we are going to go through the cutscene, which I'm going to skip through. And I'm going to jump up here, pop my bubble, and then hack the terminal. I don't expect my Aloro to jump up here, quite honestly. Alright, once these 2 terminals are hacked, that should drop a Bursa. We will cast 4. Roll. Oh, come on. Wow. Yeah, I expected that. There he is. We'll pick up this Aloro. I was going to leave him down, but the way I look at it is, if nothing else, he's good for a distraction. Alright, we're going to get away from this side. Drop that Bursa. And then in this case, maybe we can get that Razorback to stay away from us over here. Let's roll. Get that bubble off of this. Do this. Alright, now at this phase, he's going to start launching rockets and missiles, and they can hurt tremendously. So you need to stay mobile, stay loosey-goosey. If you've got a frost, duck in that bubble when those missiles are on their way. Oh. I'm kind of impressed with my Aloro, I'll be honest. I did not expect my Aloro to survive at this rate. Alright, he wants to be all the way over here, so we're going to let him. Now see, that's what I was talking about. You notice that he could have just stomped me into that moat, and as a result, that could have been catastrophic. That hurts. So we'll drop some verses. Yep, my Aloro's in the moat. He can stay down. I'm not going to mess with him at this rate. And this person is going to be over here, so they're not. Got you dudes. Crap, I wasn't ready. Now see, that's why you have to be so ready for that damage phase. You have to be so ready for it, because once he squeaks and squeals and whistles, you need to heap damage on him, and unfortunately I was not ready, and as a result I got 0 damage in it. 0. That was just a waste of... That was just a waste. Oh well. My Loro has died. He can stay dead. I'm not going in the moat to retrieve him. This dude. I really wanted to see if the Alora was going to be helpful in trying to actually... There we go. And that's all there is to it. And he's down. That took me a little bit longer. You know, trying to explain things, trying to talk about what you should and should not do.
Now get to extraction.
It takes a while. You know. So don't judge. But needless to say, that's how you go about taking down the Razorback.
Inbound.
Now, obviously, if you queue up publicly, you will get through it much quicker than I did, rather than going solo. But it's not hard. I mean, it's just not. My Frost is still moving as if he's tethered. Some type of bug, perhaps, I guess. I don't know, some type of glitch. But anyway. Hopefully that helps you guys out, explains what you need to know, and helps you on your way to getting perhaps a Gorgon Wraith, if that's your bag, if that's what you're into and you like. But anyway, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are, and how you like to personally get through it. And until next time, peace and grace.